Hey guys, today's trip we're gonna run it in the afternoon. It's with a client that we fish with multiple times a year, multiple times per visit. Awesome guy. The fishing has been not as good as I'd like it to be. The weather's been all over the place. Chose to do the trip in the middle of the day today just to avoid some wind and get a little bit warmer water. But I try to keep it interesting for him. You know, he's caught redfish spring, summer, fall. We've gone offshore, caught red snapper, triggerfish, targeted trout. We've done all kinds of cool stuff. But every time I try to approach the situation a little different, keep him interested, and make sure, we can both still enjoy it. So today we're gonna go out. I've actually have video of him catching redfish on top water. He has like his own video on the YouTube channel if you look close enough. Okay, of him catching fish on top water, him sight fishing redfish with the jig. But today we're gonna go out. We're gonna throw the little Rapala X-Rap 08. Now this is a brand new one. They make a saltwater version and a freshwater version. The freshwater version comes with a little feather on the tail hook. Okay, that's how it's quick and easy way to distinguish the two different ones. The saltwater one comes with a little bit better hooks, but they're just not up to the task for the fish that we're going fishing for. So what I recommend you do is you go over to your local tackle shop, you buy some new split rings, you buy some single hooks, or just upgrade the treble hooks to a 2X or a 3X. VMC owner, Mustad, they all make great hooks. Just pick one that you like and stick with it. I've been using the single hooks for a little while, on and off, just experimenting. I don't like giving all of our customers or clients treble hooks, and the reason is if they make a bad cast, they're gonna hurt themselves, or if they grab the fish, they're gonna hurt themselves, or if they throw it at me, they're gonna hurt me. Okay, and I don't want that to happen. All right, so I'll put the link for this stuff and that jerkbait in the description, but I want to show you how I hook up these inline hooks. All right. It's very, very important that when you do this, and I've already installed one, that the front hook faces forward. If it faces backwards, all it's going to do is go like this, and you're not going to be able to hook the fish. It's just going to slide right out of their mouth. So it's important that the front hook faces forward. And then you take a pair of split ring pliers. I've had these for a long time. The spring is missing, but they still do a wonderful job. Get this second hook. We just use that little tip in there. Grab the split ring. Put it on the back. Thread it through. Like so. Boom. And then you make sure that rear hook is backwards. That way when the fish bites this hook goes to the top of its mouth, like so. This hook goes to the bottom of its mouth. That way you have two perfect chances of getting two awesome hook sets. You got nothing to worry about. Those hooks are super strong. They're going to go all the way through just like you're fishing a jig. So you can even set the hook a little more aggressively than you would if you were using treble hooks. A lot of times when you're using treble hooks, boom, when the fish comes tight, he's there. You don't want to set the hook too hard because you pull the hooks out because you have 3 to 6 points of pressure. With these, you got 1 to 2 points of pressure. It'll penetrate just like a jig. You'll get a quality hook set. So I highly recommend checking that stuff out. Now, I will tell you that I do not use or recommend using inline hooks on every suspending bait. Sometimes they won't fall correctly, okay? But the balance will be off and they'll fall on one side, or it's just weird. You should look at it. It will also change how heavy the lure is. So you can use beefier hooks to increase that, or beefier split rings, or even add an extra split ring if needed. And that will change how the lure sits in the water or how fast it sinks. We're going to be fishing shallow water. This jerk bait, that lip is going to make it move erratic enough that we're never going to pause it. We don't really need it to stop or move. We're going to be fishing it pretty quick. So it's going to dart left and right with a ton of action, okay? So keep that stuff in mind. If you do switch to some inlines, it won't work on all your lures. I'm not a real big fan of it on like an MR17, but it depends on the salinity of the water. Tons and tons of variables. You need to experiment yourself. I'll toss the link for that stuff and those split ring pliers in the description below. If you guys are interested in it, click those links. Helps our business. If you live next to a local tackle shop, go pick it up from there. I greatly appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Check out the Facebook page. I'm sure we'll post some pictures of Jonathan going out catching some fish. Have a great day.